What? I'm so tired of people keep talking about relationship goals, you know, acting all shocked and surprised when these celebrities get like divorces. Oh, y'all shocked and surprised when Jada and Will was going through their shit. Y'all shocked and surprised when motherfucking Corey and Tia, you know, from Sister Sister, just now they getting a divorce. And y'all shocked when Dirk and India break up, whatever. Like, first of all, stop looking at other people's relationships as relationship goals. There is no such thing as another person being relationship goals. Relationship goals is what you yourself consider what fits you in your relationship, what you consider what satisfies you, what makes you content. What you consider relationship goals is your own, not based on someone else's. That's the problem. Like, y'all idolize motherfuckers too much. Y'all put too much pressure and y'all put too much energy into other people's life instead of focusing on your own life. And then when people break up and it finally comes out to the public that things was not what we thought it was as a society, you acting all shocked and surprised. Let's be clear. These people are motherfucking human. They're human before anything. They're human first and foremost. So they go through problems. They go through shit like anybody else. And honestly, more money, more problems. That's really all it is. And sometimes the people with the most shit be the most unhappiest. And I think this is a prime example of what I say by money don't buy happiness. Shit is not all about money. Material things, money, status, all that shit does not always mean that you're going to have peace or it's going to satisfy you. Sometimes the best thing in life, some of the best things in life is what money can't buy. And that's real shit. It's what money can't buy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep idolizing shit that you don't need to be idolizing. You know, what do you consider to be relationship goals? That's what you need to focus on. And pay more attention to your own career. Pay more attention to your own life. Instead of paying so much attention to other people's lives and putting so much opinions and input into somebody else's life. It's just really unnecessary. Like, it's so annoying. Oh my God, they broke up. Oh my God, and so people break up every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? She dated him for what? They say Tia dated him, what? She dated him for 9 years, was married to him for like 14. So she was with him for a total of like, what, 20 years? It's like, and that's why I say too, like, better late than never. It's good that she realized that, you know, she was holding on to an illusion. It's good that she realized that, hey, I'm not happy. This is not where I want to be. And it's good that she didn't try to keep staying in something. She's already spent so much time into something just for it to end. And that within itself, I'm pretty sure that within itself is already painful. And that's really hurtful as within itself, because when you get with somebody, you expecting it to be your forever. And for it to not be your forever, I'm sure that was very disappointing for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that was hurtful for her. But at the same time, people do grow out of people. People just grow out of people. People grow out of people sometimes. Sometimes what people thought they wanted is not really what they wanted. And at the end of the day, the best thing to do is recognize that. Be honest with yourself. Own that shit. And realize, hey, you know what? This is not what I wanted. What I thought I wanted, this is not what it is. And get out of it. Stop staying. I say it all the time. Stop staying with people because you got kids. Who gives a fuck if you got kids together? I don't give a fuck if y'all got 6 kids. Who gives a fuck if you got kids? You cannot stay with somebody because you got kids, because if anything, I feel like that hurt the kids more, because the kids got to wake up to y'all arguing all the time. They got to wake up to, you know what I'm saying, people got attitudes, bitch ass attitudes in the house and shit. Motherfuckers, y'all ain't really getting along. You faking as fuck. Your mental health ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You waking up miserable as fuck. You snapping on everybody. Probably even be snapping on the kids, like, get out of my face, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, because you in a relationship that you ain't happy in, for number one. You know what I'm saying? You already ain't happy in. So it's like, I always say that. Don't stay with somebody because you got kids. Who gives a fuck? You can still be a parent. You can still take care of your kids without being with a person. That's no excuse. People stay stuck in shit because they want to be stuck in shit. That's just bottom line. They want to, you know what I'm saying, they want to keep holding on. People have fear. It's fear. People have fears of letting go because they're afraid to lose what it is that they've already created or built. You're afraid to lose this house. You're afraid to lose this business or this money, or you're afraid to lose half of, you know what I'm saying, you're afraid to lose material shit. And that's why I say, like, them the type of people, you really don't have faith in God. Because if you have faith in God, you will know how to get out of something and know that God can give it to you right back, plus more, or double what you already had, or double that, if you really have faith. You know what I'm saying? Because what's for you is for you. So if you leave that situation and you go into something else, it's gonna work out better for you, because that was what God wanted for you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people or things are just a lesson. Some people are in our life for a short period of time. Some people are in our life for a season. Some people are in our life for a lifetime. Everybody has served their purpose in our life. And once that purpose is served, it's time for them to exit. Sometimes people do be together for like 10 years and shit. And that was only for you to be with that person for 10 years to learn whatever you need to learn for those 10 years. And it's time for you to move on. Yeah, like I said, it's unfortunate. It's sad sometimes, but that's life. That's life. You got to change your mindset on shit. You got to change your mindset. That's why, like, I have no regrets about anyone or anything from my past. I hold no resentment. I hold no anger. I hold no madness for anybody in my past. And it ain't nothing that no one can tell me about another person to make me feel away. Because at the end of the day, I'm a healed motherfucker. I'm healed. I'm confident in myself. I know who I am. I know what I am. And at the end of the day, anybody that have wronged me, I'm at peace with that shit. Because at the end of the day, I know it wasn't on me. And that's all you can do. Like, if you know that you really love somebody, if you know that you really care for somebody, if you know you was there for them when it mattered, when that person was going through that shit, through their ups, through their downs, you was always there for that person. I mean, that's your peace. That's your healing right there. That's your peace. You did everything that you could do. You was the best woman. You was the best man that you could be. And be satisfied within that. And we have to understand that. That's why sometimes you have to know how to forgive people. Because sometimes, a lot of the times, that shit don't have nothing to do with us. It don't have nothing to do with us at all. A lot of times people be fighting their own demons. They be fighting their own battles, and hurt people. You know what I'm saying? And they take that shit out on you. You know what I'm saying? You could have been the most loving person to that person. You could have been the most caring person to that person. And they just did some fuckery, some fucked up ass shit. But out of the shit that they was going through in their life. You know what I'm saying? Out of shit they was going through in their life. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad. Like, just like, you know, just like with this twin flame journey. This twin flame journey can be one that carries so many emotions with it. It can be a beautiful thing. It has its moments where it could be, you know, it could be sad. It could be sad. It has its moments. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, one thing about this journey of, you know, being, you know what I'm saying, of being a twin flame or whatever, like with my divine masculine, I hold no anger towards him and anything of that nature. Because, you know, you have to take time to look at shit from another person's perspective. You know, when you know, when he came back around, you know what I'm saying, for me, he had a lot of shit that he had going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that, you know, a lot of areas in his life that he was discontent, he was dissatisfied with, as not just as a person, but as a man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when people are unhappy within themselves, they make choices, they make decisions that they feel like it's best for them at that time. Everybody ain't as strong as you are. Everybody don't handle shit the way you would handle shit. Sometimes people do shit in that moment that they feel like it's best for them, and all they thinking about is them. They not thinking about nobody else. They not thinking about nobody else. They doing what's best for them at that time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself in other people's shoes to have to get up every day and try to worry about, you know, how you gonna eat or where you gonna lay your head at. You know what I'm saying? You got people that have to worry about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you can't fault somebody for their choices. Sometimes people do what they feel like is the best financial choice for them, or the best financial decision, or they just do whatever it is that they feel like is the best decision for them at that time because of their situation and what they're going through. Does it mean that that person don't love you, they don't care about you? It doesn't mean that. Sometimes, you know, a motherfucker don't mean to fuck you over or hurt you. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's just bad timing. And people just get caught up, you know, in life. And sometimes it's one of those things like right person but wrong timing. The right person come along, but it's the wrong timing. And, you know, it's like, just stop, you know what I'm saying? Stop holding on to hate. Stop holding on to resentment. Stop holding on to all this bullshit. Stop holding on to shit that makes you unhappy. Do what's best for you. Do what's best for you. And forgive people and be okay with people's decisions, because know that it's not on you. It's on them. When people make decisions, they have to live with those choices. When they make those choices, when you make choices, make sure that's a choice that you know you gonna stand on. Make sure that's a choice that you know it ain't gonna come with no regrets. You ain't gonna regret it later. Make sure that's a choice that you know that, you know what I'm saying, people can handle things in a better way and in a different way sometimes, but everybody don't do that. And like I said, when people don't handle things in a certain way, they have to live with those choices. That's on their conscience. That's their guilt. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am at a very happy space in my life. I'm at a very happy space in my life. I have a lot of peace. I have a lot of peace. And that's one of the things that, you know, my divine masculine knows about me. That's one of the things that, you know, Noel knows. When me and Noel, we never argue. I never argue with him. I don't do that shit. I ain't finna sit and be nagging with. I'm not finna sit and nag with no nigga. Oh, where you at? Where you been at? I'm not finna sit and be doing all that. I'm not doing that. I don't argue with him at all. I don't argue with him. Me and him don't argue. Me and him don't argue. Like, you know what I'm saying? The entire time, every time that me and him have got together, it's always been nothing but peace. Peace and love. You know what I'm saying? I don't have one of those type of toxic. It's not toxic. It's not toxic. I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. That's why I don't. And that's why I don't even. That's why I'm very private about where I stay. I'm very private about where I stay. I don't let everybody come over to where I'm at. I moved, and when I moved, I don't let everybody know where I stay at, because I'm in a peaceful space. I don't do that drama shit. All that drama shit and all that, I ain't going back and forth with no bitch. I ain't about no nigga. I ain't going back with no bitches about. I ain't going back and forth with nobody about shit. Point blank, period. I'm not doing that shit. Like life is too short for that. Life is too short. Life is too short to be doing that. But yeah, like, I'm just tired of people doing that relationship goal things. Like, have your own relationship goals. Stop looking at people as goals, because those people are human. They gonna make mistakes. They gonna make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, relationship goals ain't about money and status all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, learn how to be spiritually right first within your soul. Learn how to be right within your soul, because money and material shit, you can't take that shit with you when you die. You can't take that shit. That shit ain't gonna matter when you die. You can't take that shit with you. Learn how to be right within your soul. Make sure your soul is at peace first. Make sure your mind, body, and soul, spirit is right first. Make sure you right mentally before you go worrying about anything else. First of all, when you start getting right spiritually, everything else gonna fall in place. Period. It's gonna fall in place. That's just period. I gotta go, y'all. Bye. I gotta go.